Welcome to the adventure of a lifetime, gamers. Get ready for all the latest and greatest in the realm of gaming, where every click counts and every victory is just a boss battle away. What's up, GameBite fam? It's your trusty gaming guide, host name, and today we're diving deep into the epic world of One Piece and much more. Buckle up for some major announcements and jaw-dropping reveals. Let's hit those power-ups. Loading in. The epic spoilers you don't want to miss from One Piece's final saga. Luffy's Gomu fruit has some serious secrets. We break down the mysterious lineage of Joy Boy and what that could mean for Luffy in the chapters ahead. Next level, confirmed, a legendary pirate stronger than Rock's Xebec has sailed back from the Void Century. Meet Davy Jones, the pirate who inspired legends. What else has Oda put on the table during the Elbaf arc? Meanwhile, in the lobby, Luffy's showcase of power is nothing short of epic. We'll rank his best moments and transformations, including Gear 5, Pure Fire. Final boss tonight, but it's not all smooth sailing. Fans are raging over One Piece episode 1140, Toei Animation, What Happened? We'll spill the tea on that disappointing release. So whether you're a newbie or a veteran, you won't want to miss a single moment. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell for the freshest updates on everything gaming. You've got the power. Let's jump right into it. Current story focus, News 1. Next story teaser, News 2. Alright, gamers, listen up. One Piece is diving into uncharted waters, and we've got some massive revelations that fans have been waiting for. In the latest chapters of One Piece, created by Eiichiro Oda, we're entering a pivotal phase that unpacks major mysteries surrounding the series. The plot is thickening around the infamous Void Century and the long-lost kingdom, not to mention the enigmatic Joy Boy. Spoilers ahead, so if you haven't caught up, now's your chance to look away. So here's what we know. Oda is pulling no punches in the final saga. The spotlight is shining on the Gomu no Mi, Luffy's iconic devil fruit. But wait, did you know its true name is the Hito no Mi model Nika? That's right. Oda has woven a deeper narrative that not only connects Luffy's journey with the legendary Joy Boy, but also hints that Luffy isn't the first user of this powerful fruit. Clues scattered throughout the current arcs lead fans to suspect that the previous user, possibly Joy Boy himself, may not be the last, as the devil fruit has a history that stretches back centuries. Oda has carefully crafted this interconnected lore, making it all the more intriguing. Delving deeper, Oda hinted that the backstory of the Gomu no Mi was initially set to feature in the One Piece film Red, but what we got was a different tale entirely. Imagine a time travel plot where Luffy meets the last user of the fruit. Now that's fascinating. Though this element was scrapped, it leaves the door wide open for reasoned speculation about who this last user may be. Fans are hungry for revelations, especially now that One Piece chapter 1158 is set to release in just 2 weeks. Circle that date on your calendar. And let's talk about the broader implications. This revelation doesn't just deepen Luffy's character arc, but also sets up monumental stakes moving forward. Fans have been theorizing about the long-awaited clash involving Luffy and the history of the One Piece world. Knowing that the Gomu no Mi has, or had, multiple users opens an entire treasure chest of possibilities for how the saga may evolve. Now here's the player angle. Community reactions are ablaze. Social media is buzzing with memes depicting Luffy's past potential users, sparking debates and speculations as to who these characters could be. Hot takes are circulating on Reddit, buzzing with theories about how these revelations will affect Luffy in future arcs. A particularly spicy thread even pitted fans against each other on whether Joy Boy was more powerful than Luffy, and if that may factor into Luffy's growth in the final storylines. Stick around, next patch may break the meta, plus, Oda drops brand new gameplay tomorrow that you won't want to miss. Current story focus, News 2. Next story teaser, News 3. Get ready for a reveal that's about to shake the very foundations of the One Piece universe. In the latest updates from the Elbaf arc, Oda has caught fans off guard with explosive new lore regarding legendary pirates from the Void Century. Highlighting a figure even more powerful than the infamous Rock's Xebec, this new character is already setting the internet ablaze with speculation and excitement. Why does this matter? It adds layers to the deep history of piracy in One Piece and introduces a formidable new player into the mix. Now, let's dive into the juicy details. Oda has officially confirmed the existence of a legendary pirate who not only rivals rocks, but also has had a significant impact on the fabric of One Piece lore. That's right, the name Davy Jones is back, and he's been revealed as an essential figure who once inspired Rocks himself. The implications are huge. Davy Jones isn't just a myth. He's a character whose influence reaches back into the very roots of the pirate age in the world of One Piece. This unveiling suggests a rich tapestry of history, filling gaps that fans have wondered about for years. What's even more exciting? Recent chapters have included hints that this legendary pirate may still be very much alive in today's timeline. Just imagine the possibilities: a confrontation between Luffy and an empowered version of Davy Jones. The dynamic between key players of the past and present adds all sorts of possibilities for future arcs, especially with Luffy on a mission to become the Pirate King. As a result, speculation is running rampant across all platforms, with community discussions igniting like wildfire. Adding to the excitement, we've been treated to instances in which characters like Vegapunk confirmed that the tales of legendary pirates indeed go back much further than initially believed. Oda is giving fans a treasure trove of information. From ancient kingdoms to legendary figures who lay the groundwork for what piracy would become, it seems the deeper we dig, the more rich and complex the narrative becomes. Could Davy Jones be the key to unraveling the secrets of the Void Century that so many have speculated about? What alliances and rivalries could develop as the story progresses? And here's your player angle. Fans are already creating memes associating Davy Jones to various elements throughout the series, tying his legacy into moments from Luffy's journey. On Reddit, theories are popping off that suggest Davy Jones could be a strong contender for an upcoming villain or, oddly enough, a potential ally against a greater threat. One particularly spicy thread suggests Davy's connection to the mythical Nika could play a massive role in how future events unfold. The community is buzzing with fresh theories, and it's clear this addition has ignited their imaginations. Stick around. Next patch may break the meta plus. We're diving into Luffy's most powerful showcases in just a moment. Current story focus, News 3. Next story teaser, News 4. Get ready, One Piece fans, because we're diving into Luffy's most jaw-dropping showcases of power. Luffy has been through the ringer, evolving from a determined boy with a dream into one of the most formidable forces in the world of piracy. Why does this matter? Because understanding Luffy's power progression reveals the stakes of the upcoming battles he'll face as he continues pursuing his goal of becoming the Pirate King. Let's break down some of Luffy's most memorable moments that illustrate just how far he's come. One of the early highlights was when Luffy first activated Gear Second during his fight against Blueno. Fans remember watching in awe as Luffy dramatically transformed, overwhelming his opponent with speed and power that redefined what was possible for a rubber man. This moment not only showcased Luffy's raw ability, but also served as a pivotal turning point in the series, establishing him as a serious contender against stronger foes. Fast forward to the whole Cake Island arc, where Luffy debuted his Tankman form to combat Cracker. It was a whimsical yet strategic move that had fans laughing while applauding his creativity. It signified his ability to adapt and innovate, a trait that would become integral to his character. Then there was the unforgettable clash with Katakuri. In their monumental battle, Luffy demonstrated extraordinary growth, unveiling not just a new form, Snakeman, but also using his observation haki to predict Katakuri's moves. This power-up proved his readiness to face the Yonko, a testament to his relentless training and determination. But the pinnacle of power displays. Without a doubt, it was the emergence of Gear Fifth in the Wano arc. Fans everywhere were left speechless as Luffy activated this form, channeling the power of the sun god Nika. With an astonishing visual spectacle, Luffy turned the battlefield into his playground against Kaido. The creative liberties taken in showcasing this transformation presented a unique blend of animation artistry and narrative climax that captivated audiences across the globe. Luffy swung Kaido around, not just defeating him physically, but embracing the essence of freedom and joy. It's a moment that solidified Luffy's status not only as a Yonko, but as a symbol of hope in the One Piece universe. Community reactions have been over the top. Fans on social media have been creating an avalanche of memes highlighting Luffy's evolution, comparing his past and present selves with hilarious captions. One viral Reddit thread started a discussion about the various transformations Luffy has gone through. Fans are even ranking them, debating which was the most impactful. The excitement is palpable, as viewers speculate on how these showcases of power will set the stage for future confrontations, especially as new threats loom on the horizon. And let's not forget the speculation about which forms could come into play next. There's a consensus that we haven't seen everything Luffy is capable of just yet. Stick around. Next patch may break the meta. Plus, we're about to dive into the latest fan outrage over episode 1140 that left viewers fuming. Current story focus, News 4. Next story teaser, outro. Hold on to your hats, One Piece fans, because today we're tackling a monumental controversy that has the entire community buzzing. We're diving into the uproar surrounding One Piece episode 1140, which was expected to deliver a climactic moment in the series, specifically Luffy's return with his Gear 5 transformation. Fans were ready for an extraordinary episode full of anticipation, only to be met with disappointment. Why does this matter? Viewers have invested years into this franchise, and expectations were sky-high for an episode that could solidify a key narrative moment. When it fails to deliver, it hits hard. Let's break it down. The hype around episode 1140 was palpable, with fans eagerly awaiting Luffy's monumental return intertwined with the stunning visuals promised by the new opening. There was a strong expectation that Toei Animation would nail this pivotal moment. However, upon airing, viewers were quick to point out multiple issues. Many felt that the animation lacked detail, particularly in the scene where Bonnie stands fixated on Luffy. In a moment that was supposed to hold emotional weight, the execution felt flat. Luffy appeared too distant, diminishing the scene's intimacy and impact. Further aggravating the situation, the pacing of the episode left many fans perplexed. Complaints flooded social media as viewers expressed their frustration over how such an important moment was handled. To add insult to injury, fans noted that the new opening sequence, featuring the same pivotal moment, looked way more vibrant and impactful than the episode itself. It's a hard truth for any studio to face when their promotional material outshines the product they released. The reactions from the community have been nothing short of explosive. Fans took to Twitter and Reddit to voice their frustrations, with one viral tweet calling Toei's execution an act of betrayal. A trending Reddit thread piled on the criticism, analyzing frame by frame what went wrong. Fans shared memes depicting their disappointment, even going so far as to poke fun at Toei Animation's past successes and perceived failures. It's a hot topic that has sparked intense discussions, debates, and even humorous memes about the disparity between fans, hype, and the episode's delivery. But it isn't all just negativity. Some loyal fans are calling for patience, reminding the community that while one episode may stumble, the overarching narrative remains strong. With new chapters dropping regularly, many fans still have faith that the creators will get back on track and satisfy long-term expectations. Stick around. Next patch may break the meta. Plus, we're wrapping up with the latest buzz and insights about what's next for One Piece and its exciting gameplay. What a ride, Game Bite fam! Here's the turbo recap. One Piece dives deep into the mysteries of the Void Century with shocking revelations. Luffy's power showcases hit epic levels, including Gear 5 that leaves everyone awestruck. But fans are fuming over the disappointment in episode 1140. What a clash of expectations. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, drop us a comment about your favorite Luffy moment, and follow our socials for all the latest updates. And don't miss tomorrow's video, where we'll be revealing everything you need to know about the upcoming patch that might just break the meta. This is GameBite signing off. Level up and GG, everyone.